Okay, in this video, we're going to start our study of functions that do conditional count, sums, and averages. So we'll start with conditional counts. The file is rock.xlsx. Okay, so conditional counts means we'll count the cells in a given range that meet a criteria. Now, COUNTIF can do a single criteria, or one criteria. COUNTIFS, we'll see in a few minutes, can do up to 256 criteria. Okay, so the data here, we have singers singing songs. We've got Eminem, Cher, Mandy Moore, Britney Spears, John Mellencamp, who lives in my hometown of Bloomington, Indiana. Small town, it was based on Bloomington, Indiana. Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, Barry Manilow. We've got the date the song was sung and the length of the song. Okay, so the first thing you might want to do is figure out how many songs were sung by each singer. Okay, and so we've named each column. So I named this column song number. Okay, I named this column singer with the create from selection. We know how to do that. You'll see this makes our life easier with the F3 trick. Name this column date. And we name this column minutes. Okay, and the easiest way to use these functions is from the function wizard. Okay, so I want to know how many songs were sung by Eminem. That means looking at the singer column, how many times do I see the word Eminem? And then how many songs were sung by Cher? Cher holds a rock and roll record, by the way. I believe only singer to have a #1 song in 4 different decades. I'd love to see her in Las Vegas, but she hasn't been there when I've been there. Mariah Carey was there. I had tickets, and she canceled the show. Sorry about that, Mariah. Not a fan after that. Okay, we did see Rod Stewart in Vegas. He was great. And Meatloaf was really great. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, so now let's go to the function wizard and use COUNTIF because we have one criteria, just the singer's name. So I would go to all, and I use these functions so often. So I tried to type COUNTIF, I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, so I go COUNTIF. Okay, so the syntax becomes the following, you'll see. The range that you want to use, and then the criteria. We have to spend a lot of time on the criteria. But the range here is singer, so all I have to do is hit F3 and paste in singer, rather than point to the data. That would work anywhere in the workbook. And the criteria is simply the singer's name. Okay, now I think I did that in the wrong cell, so we're going to start over. Okay, it should be in row 5. So I could do most recently used, I think it'll remember. Yes, COUNTIF. The range would be the singer. And the criteria would be right there. Okay. So I click OK. What the translation is, look at the singer column highlighted in blue. How many times do you see the word Eminem? And when you copy that down, singer is like its $ because it's a range name. We now have the total number of songs that were sung by each singer. Okay, that's nice. Now, there are other ways to set up the criteria, and these are quite important, so let's go through them. How many songs were sung not by Eminem? I could add up everybody but Eminem, but there's a much easier way. I'd say COUNTIF the singer column, and then put in quotes less than or greater than Eminem. That means not equal to Eminem. Why the quotes? Because that is text. The less than or greater than and Eminem are text. So that's how many songs were sung not by Eminem. How many songs were at least 4 minutes long? So I look at the minutes column and I put in quotes greater than or equal to 4. Why is that in quotes? Because the greater than or equal to makes it text. That counts every row in which the minutes column is greater than or equal to 4. How many songs are longer than average? This is tricky. Because the average length of a song I've computed in a different cell. Okay, right here, 3.48. So how do you refer in a criteria for COUNTIF? And these criteria work for a lot of other functions we'll see in a later video. How do you refer to a criteria, external cell, a different cell in a criteria? You use the concatenate operator we learned in text functions. So you say in the minutes column, you put in quotes a greater than, because that's text, then you put an and sign to refer to the G5. You probably would think you'd put greater than G5 in the quotes. Try it, it doesn't work. You want to refer to a cell and a criteria for these functions. You need to refer to it outside of the quotes. And then you can copy it down and refer to multiple cells. You could copy it down. It would say COUNTIF minutes greater than G6. How many songs does the singer's name begin with S? Okay. Britney Spears. Okay. Oops. I made fun of her again. Okay. So that means in the singer column, you put in quotes S with an asterisk. That will count Britney Spears and Bruce Springsteen, because the asterisk means anything can come after the S. So there are 232 songs, 14 plus 103 plus 129, where the singer's name begins with S. How many songs does the singer's name have 6 letters? Well, you just put 6 question marks. Count if the singer column was 6 question marks, that'll count Eminem and Britney Spears, I believe. So Eminem's 114, Britney Spears 129. How many songs were after June 15th, 2005? So you count if the date column is greater than, you put that in quotes because it's greater than June 15th, 2005. How many songs were before 2009? That means the date is on or before New Year's Eve 2008. So it would say COUNTIF if the date column is on or before New Year's Eve 2008. How many songs are at least 4 minutes long? You don't need the quotes. Just say COUNTIF the minutes column is 4. How many songs exactly 5 minutes long? COUNTIF the minutes column. If the minutes column is 5, count every row. Okay, now we get to a problem here that can't be solved with COUNTIF because it involves multiple criteria. How many Bruce Springsteen songs are exactly 4 minutes long? What does that mean? Count every row where the name is Springsteen. State song in New Jersey, where I'm from, Livingston, New Jersey, is Born to Run. Okay, my favorite Bruce Springsteen song, though, is Thunder Road. Okay, love that song. Okay, so how many times is Bruce Springsteen, how many rows have Bruce Springsteen in the singer column and minutes a 4 in the minutes column? See, that involves 2 criteria, minutes and name. So you can't use COUNTIF, but you can use COUNTIFS via the function wizard. That's the most painless way. So I would for all functions, COUNTIFS. I got it. Okay, so just follow the prompts. It's like karaoke. So you hit F3, and you would say, we could do singer first. Now, if you pointed to Springsteen, see, if you typed it in a cell, you'd need quotes around Springsteen to say it's text. But when you put it in the function wizard, you don't need quotes. It knows to put the quotes in. Okay. The second criteria is minutes. Hit F3. See, the range names help us a lot. We could be anywhere in the workbook. And minutes is 4. And that would tell us how many Bruce Springsteen songs are 4 minutes long. So if I double click here to see the cell, if the singer is Springsteen and the minutes is 4, count that. So if you looked at every row where Bruce Springsteen sang a 4-minute song, you'd find 24 of them. These functions are so powerful. When I analyze sports data, I use them all the time. How many Madonna songs are 3 or 4 minutes long? Well, I could count if the singer is Madonna and the minutes is less than or equal to 4 and the minutes is greater than or equal to 3. And that would be how many Madonna songs are 3 or 4 minutes long. And basically, I could do a COUNTIFS where the minutes equals 3 and add to it a COUNTIFS where the minutes equals 4, and that would be fine. Okay, so that taught us COUNTIF and COUNTIFS. In the next video, which will be quick, we'll learn some functions that don't involve conditional counts. Okay, remember, COUNTIF does a conditional count on 1 criteria, COUNTIFS on multiple criteria. We'll learn 3 functions in the next video, count, count A, and count blank, that don't do conditional counts but are very useful, as you'll see in the next video, and then we'll get to conditional sums and averages.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of 3 books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytics stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.